Hi guys!
In this video, I'm going to show you how to make sandwiches, cookies, and drinks from Subway. The sandwiches and the cookies were made using polymer clay. I started by cutting out the cookie bag templates and then gluing them together. Go.
You can use a glue stick.
I did the same with the cups and the paper that you can wrap the sandwiches in. I used tan clay for the bread and I made little indents at the top, and then I used chalk pastels to give the bread a baked color. When you're coloring the bread, it's best to start with a lighter yellow color and then go to an orange and then go to a darker brown. And that just gives a lot of variation and it makes it look more realistic. To make the tuna, I used white clay and I just cut it into chunks, and then I baked the clay, and then once it was baked and cooled, I mixed the baked little chunks with white paint and dimensional magic. I mixed a light green color with translucent clay, and you want to use more translucent than green, so just a small amount of light green mixed with translucent clay to make the lettuce. And then I added that to the bottom of the sandwich bread, and then I added little pieces of red clay for the tomatoes, and then I added the tuna on top of that.
Bake the sandwiches before you add the tuna.
To make the meatball sub, I mixed red and brown clay together to make the meatballs, and then I used another little piece of bread and then added the meatballs on top and used a little wooden stick to give texture to the meatballs, but you can use a toothpick, but this is actually for nails, I think. To make the marinara sauce, I mixed red and brown paint together with dimensional magic, and then I just added it on top of the sandwich. And then after you do that, use like a beige, yellowish, white clay to make the cheese that'll go on top of the sub. To make the cookies, I used a tan clay and then I just added a lot of texture to the edges and the center, and then I used chalk pastels to color it and make it darker to look baked, and then I used a dark brown clay for the chocolate chips and I just added them in little indents all around the cookie. To make the drinks, I added clay to the bottom of the cups and then baked them, and then added dimensional magic and vase filler. You can find vase filler at Michael's or Joann Fabrics, and it's used to fill vases for floral arrangements, but it also looks like miniature ice cubes. And then I wrapped the sandwiches once they were baked and cooled off. I wrapped them in the paper. Well, I wrapped one in paper, and then I glued it down so that it would stay in place. And this is what all of the sandwiches and drinks and cookies look like once they're finished. And thanks again, guys, for adding all your pictures to Instagram and sending them to me. I really love looking at them and liking them and commenting, so please keep sending them to me. And you can send them as a direct message, or you can just add hashtag Tony Ellison to your picture so I can find it easily.
Bye bye.